Alright, back for round 3. We are 0-2, but I'm going to keep recording and post this because honestly, you learn just as much from the train wrecks than you do from the successes, if not more so. Especially for like a brewer's paradise such as Modern. Temple Map. So this is actually a deck that I want to play. The Eldrazi black decks, although this could be the black-white version or the mono-black version, or I've seen black-green versions cropping up from time to time. And I think all those decks are pretty sweet and have a lot of potential, so I want to try them out. But sitting on this side of the matchup, I'm not exactly thrilled to be playing against another big mana deck. I don't have the hard counters that make blue, red, white good against Tron. So for those reasons, not crazy excited, but nice of them to take Muldrifter since that wasn't doing much for us anyway. I'm gonna leave up Charm, but not use it if I don't have to counter something. Okay. Couldn't counter that if I wanted to, which I kind of do, but not an option. Opponent's already down to 2 cards plus the map. Takes visions and passes. Alright. Go ahead and get one of these. Chase. Sure, why not? Why not indeed? Only scary thing about this is that these decks often have a bunch of incidental creature removal that I would like to blank for as long as possible. Things like Wasteland Strangler. Straggler? Or did he strangle the Wasteland? Well, it's probably from the Wasteland, but does he strangle or straggle? Is my question. Either way, go for the throat. That works too. Though I'm pretty tempted to path it. Yeah. Go ahead and path. Little rampant growth action. Nothing wrong with that. Is it Vents or Beatdown time? Might be. Urborg letting me to leave my fetch lands in play is pretty cool. Shambling Vents. Yeah, I'm actually pretty tempted to Venser here. So I will. Kind of not really doing anything anyway. Might as well put something on the board. That's gonna be a Serum Visions. Should attack first. Find me a Seance. This game might just be over. Impressions of the past. Tap you. There's the Seance and Emiria Shepherd. Yeah. And pass. And now the real fun begins. White, white, colorless, colorless. I will use that ability, thank you. Ooh, I don't even have to use my Is It Charm anymore. Oh, I do if I want the Shepherd on my turn. Which I do. Inquisition. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, those are the big two. I already have Ghost Quarter and Strand in play. Still not sure what my opponent's doing, but this is gonna feel good. We'll use that ability, thank you. How to sequence this? Suppose we start here. One of these. Will pay. Battlefield. Huh. Okay. Do it like this. Not quite how I expected that to go, but suppose that's okay. Scour is next. And we hit nothing. Serum Vision's next. And then looting if I want it. There's my fetch land. These don't matter anymore. Flashback the looting. Jason to land, I guess. Oh, I shouldn't have fetched up my Sacred Foundry earlier. It was silly. It's okay. Not a huge deal. We'll get that back. And then I will do what? Just play a Jace probably. I could looting actually. Yeah, looting is probably still better. Or no, I can't, can I? Because of that Sacred Foundry blunder. Whoopsie. Yeah, kind of blew that one. But that's alright. I'll just put the Jace back into play. Seance nothing. And Ghost Quarter something. Battlefield. Does kind of stink to miss 2 Seance triggers after going off, but that's just because I sequenced terribly. Also, I probably should have kept like all my scours with the Sphinx and just gone off that way. Am I getting all as dusted? Guess I probably should have Ghost Quartered also. Man, I am just the worst. Oh, Ulamog, that's fine. Well, not fine, but... could have been worse, theoretically. Go to my turn. Mentor, now we're talking. Alright. Let us begin. Loot is probably where we actually begin. Bolt. Oh, my opponent's dead. Oopsies. Path you. Bolt you. See, even with all of my, like, bad technical play and whatnot, when you're up infinity cards, it's okay to just throw away value left and right, apparently. Alright, those are not exactly sage pieces of advice, but either way, gonna want negate, fulminator, crumble. Don't think I want dispels. That only hits the removal spells that don't really do anything. Do I want the artifact destruction? They have like map and maybe crucible or something. I don't know if I want those. You can do this squeeze for these and play it straight up. All of them might be worse than save answer. It's possible I'm supposed to keep Bolt just because Mentor aggro is how I want to win these big mana matchups. But Path has the utility of like being able to target my own creatures and help me get my mana online. Killing Ulamog is something that does occasionally come up as well, as you saw there. All right, so it is black-white. Relic is pretty darn good against me, so I guess I do want the artifact removal. That is a mistake on my part, but hopefully we can put enough pressure on them to force their hand a little bit. Don't want the looting. Kind of want the colonnade. Nah. I can do better. Pop out my graveyard so it doesn't flicker like that. It's pretty annoying. Also meant to click the land, but unlikely to matter. I think I just want to play a Jace, which means I should just Fetch up island. Chasse. Bang. Is dead. No land drop. Interesting. Well, I was just going to evoke Muldrifter, but they're going to have to crack that relic to make their land drop, I think. Which makes me want to just Serum Visions and leave up Negate. As messed up as that is. Play to your outs. Play, Ooh! Fulminator is pretty dang cute. Go the old top route. Now I actually have to play a red land to play Fulminator next turn. If that's what I want to do. Okay. Inquisition. Might as well negate it since it hits the negate anyway. Didn't try and draw land. Huh. Interesting. Pretty tempted to just Fulminator. Trying to think if there's a way I could get around the relic with the Fulminator. But I don't think there is. I'm going to upkeep it, though. I'm at 12 life. Gonna have to pay attention to that. It might be relevant at some point. Yeah, Jace is gone. Bang. Alright, relic down. Urborg. Also okay. Evoke the Drifter with Is It Charm Up? And by Is It Charm Up, I mean Jason play. No removal spell. Pretty good. Ooh. Well, I don't want to use Sphinx for a while. So... why would we stop to my draw step? What are you up to, opponent? I'm actually 2 mana away from just kicking this Sphinx. Just sweet. 25 lands in deck, can't draw more than 1 in 7 draws, please, Moto. Okay. Loot and then Seance. I kind of want this land because I want to have Is It Charm up right now and kick Sphinx eventually. So I'm actually just going to discard this. And Urborg, I can do everything I want to do. More discard. Wasteland Strangler. Yeah. Remember what I was saying about the incidental removal stuff? It's unfortunate, but okay. More strangling. Put the Jace back in my yard, but that doesn't really do anything. Oh, they don't have mana up for this. Is there something I can do about that? I can Fencer it and try and is it charm it on the way down? Or I can is it charm right now, discarding like the Sphinx and try and go off? I don't want to do that. I think I'm going to take the turn back and then either just kick the Sphinx or Venser and do stuff. Excuse me. Do not want the Jace back. Does not accomplish much. Looting. That's gonna be good later, but it is not good yet. Yeah, I think I just pass. And might as well get the Jace back. To chump or whatever. No land would be nice from our opponent. Rats. Still actually kinda okay. So I'm gonna Venser. The eye. Then that's no longer in play. Block and trade. Venser goes to the yard with padding for the relic. They pop the relic, I can go off. They try and do something else. Maybe I can do something else. We will see. Block, block. The Jace is just a token, so I might as well save 3 life for free. And what happens now? What are your nefarious plans there, opponent? Nothing. All right. In that case, I will do what? Fencer the relic? Sure. We'll answer the relic. Yeah. All right. Can make some stuff happen here. Looting is not necessarily the best draw. I am going to cast it, though. See what we can make happen. Not much. All right. Fair enough. Huh. That was really bad. Discard like these two, and then flash back the looting. Does that do me any good? Maybe. Depends on what I hit. Another Seance and a land. Well, that was pretty massively disappointing. Could flash back the other looting off the ghost quarter, but doesn't actually get me anywhere. I think I have to hard cast this Sphinx to win. Another turn cycle of wasted seancing. Unfortunate. Three, 4, 5, 6. Oblivion Sour. Yep. Yep. Wow, 4 lands? I actually hit 4 lands? Eesh. Pretty good. And the relic's back. Wow, that was ugly. Okay. Might just need to scoop this and move on. Kill one of these things so I don't die. Kind of wanted to save that for instant speed. Discarding. Guess I'm still just dead to a removal spell. Need to draw like White Source path. Not quite. Okay. have a removal spell for me? I guess Lighthouse was pretty good at playing against the Relic. I'm ready to just lose so that we have 7 minutes with Artifact Kill in our deck. Well, looks like I'm not dead after all. Light Herder. Don't think I'm getting out of this one. Yeah, and Bajuka Bug. Alright, let's just move on to game 3, shall we? That was pretty overwhelming, if I do say so myself. Still don't want these. Not really too interested in more paths. But these I want. And so... I like Vendilion. I like Negate. I like the Vencers. Maybe a Marius Shepherd is not good against relics. It's like win more. No. Seems kind of necessary, actually. Unless I want to shave a Seance. But that seems like my way to win. I can actually shave a looting, since I'm going to take a slower approach. At least towards the graveyard stuff. Then I could just play these. Ta-da! I think the instant speed is better than the overload. Don't see myself overloading too often. Sure. Inquisition Proof. Muldrifter, the Inquisition Proof Divination. Ah, Thoughtseize. Synaptic Seance. We might be getting Surgical or something this game. Or they just can't beat it. Blue, red, sure. Hello. Evocative. Evoke the Clown Shoes. Alright, kind of doing it, actually. Oof. I waste so much mana if I play Jace here. Probably just passing and using Venser. Hopefully they flash back the Lingering Souls. If not, I'll just bounce a Spirit, because I need to use this mana. Huh. Just a mountain. Alright, that's doable. Go ahead and... Oops, need to fetch. I'm going to Venser that and then crumble the temples. It doesn't kill the other one? We're learning so much. Wow, that's embarrassing. Doesn't Sowing Salt kill the other one? Is that why Crumbling Dust is okay as it is? Sowing Salt. Graveyard Hand in Library. No, I thought it would kill them all, but I suppose I was wrong. Wasteland Strangler. So we can still win if we draw exactly Seance, pretty much. Yeah, still no Seance. Well, I don't think I can beat a Relic no matter what. And then Duplicate Jace is obviously terrible. And lastly... Vendilion probably doesn't do enough. I think I kind of want this Flagstones, honestly. What's the other card I exiled? Ooh, they took my Shepherd. Yeah, we might be dead. So, the Oblivion. Oops, that's your exile. Where's my exile? One land. Looting Scour Jace. Does this fetch 2 lands removal spell on Sphinx? Because that's probably game if so. Yeah, that works too. Marius Shepherd was like my only way to catch up to this board with Seance, so pretty sure this is just game. Even if I were to hit Seance here, it's not enough. Almost certainly not enough. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll play one more. I don't want to play all 5, but I'll play 4.